guys, welcome back to another Oscar-nominated film for Best Picture, Fences. It is a movie about a married couple and their family, essentially. That's what all this movie is. Not very much of a plot here, it's just about a family. This movie's based off a play that was written by August Wilson, and it was a movie that a lot of people didn't think could be made into a movie, just because of the fact that this is a movie that is nothing but talking. This is based on a play that was nothing but talking. It's just talking. Almost 2 hours long, I believe it is, and just nothing but talking. Talking, talking, talking. Not much happens. Three people sitting in a room together talking. That's what this movie is. I have to start with the script because it was a play, and the script is phenomenal. It really is great. The conversations are very engaging. They're very interesting. They're not at all, they don't feel fake. They feel like real conversations that you would have with, your mom or your dad or a sibling, anything like that. They feel very real. They're very real to the time that it takes place in. The acting is the big thing that is to talk about this movie, because Denzel Washington is fantastic. He is phenomenal in this movie. There are scenes where we see him, he's all good, he's happy, he's great, and then all of a sudden someone says one thing and he snaps. And you see this anger come out, and you realize that Denzel Washington's character isn't as nice of a guy as you realize. You really see a big character arc with him. The movie starts and you're like, wow, this is a nice guy. And you get towards the end, you're like, wow, you suck. I hate you. You're a butthead. And so his acting in this movie is just beyond phenomenal. Viola Davis, she's the big standout for me, and I definitely think she is going to win her Best Actress, or Best Supporting Actress, I believe is what it is, Oscar nomination. She's going to win that. I'm almost sure of it. She is just amazing with this role. She has a few scenes that are just, oh my god, it's stab in the heart. It's amazing, her performance. I can't even say anymore. It's just an amazing performance from her. Denzel Washington actually directed this movie, and he did a great job with the direction of the film. He does a great job of getting performances out of his actors, especially with Viola Davis, especially with I forget who plays their son. He's a fresh actor. I think he actually was maybe in the Broadway play of this film, Fences, with Viola Davis and Denzel Washington. I'm not sure. But he did a phenomenal job. Denzel Washington's directing is fantastic. Great camera angles, great shots of all this kind of stuff. I guess the big thing to talk about is just the acting, and especially Viola Davis. She got me emotional. Just some of her scenes are just gut-wrenching, hard to watch. And that's really what this movie is to me. It's an acting movie. It's not the greatest movie in the world. The acting, though, is something that you just got to pay attention to. You have to watch it for the acting alone. Now, some negatives for the movie. It is based off a play, and that's my big problem with it. It feels too much like a play. I think if I don't ever really want to watch this movie again, but I'd love to see the play again, just because the movie just feels too much like a play. Like, a lot of things happen off screen, which works in a play because you can't show a car accident really on a stage. It's too difficult to do. But in a movie, you can show that, and it doesn't show it. It just kind of says, oh, there was a car accident, or this happened, that happened, and it's just all off screen, and it doesn't work for a movie. In a play, it definitely works. Movie, it doesn't, and it just didn't work for me, that kind of thing. The ending also, I want to say cheesy, but it doesn't feel right. It was a little bit predictable maybe, and went on a little too long. A little cheesy, a little predictable, and just went on a little too long. So the ending wasn't my favorite part of this either. But it is a great movie. It is a movie you should see. I think maybe, though, you should just see the play, to be honest. I think that this is a movie that just didn't quite need to be turned into a movie. It could have stayed as a play, or I don't know. I just think it should have stayed as a play. Honestly, it just feels too much like a play, and that's my biggest negative with this movie. In the end, it did get nominated for Best Picture, and it deserves it, I guess. But if I were to take one movie off here, it would probably be this one. I think Sing Street should have been nominated. That right there, that would be the one to be nominated instead of Fences. I think Sing Street is just an overall better movie, whereas this one just feels more like a play. In the end, I think this movie a 7 out of 10 is a fantastic movie. It's a great movie, but that's my score, 7 out of 10. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit like, click down below, comment down there, share with your friends. We'll see you soon with our next Oscar-nominated Best Picture film review.